What is the biggest risk to the U.S. economy as you see it for 2012?
Oh, probably the Federal Reserve in America, because they don't know what they're doing. And they're printing a lot, and they don't seem to understand economics or finance or currencies or much of anything else except printing money.
Everything feels very tentative now. I mean, I think things are holding, but it's sort of a collective, I don't know, out there.
The risk is that Europe solves its problem, or at least postpones it, comes up with a short-term solution, and then all the focus is on us. We've done all the wrong things, so we get a currency crisis, we get a bond crisis, that sends the dollar into a free fall.
I think we continue to be very volatile on the markets. I think the economies, particularly in the U.S., will continue to slog its way up in a positive fashion. Global growth will be probably volatile, but probably more positive than negative.
There are other risks. China's slowing down. Europe's got its serious problems. They don't know what they're doing or how to solve them.
I think the biggest risk is what could happen offshore. If we find that we really don't get the agreement that is needed to help secure the financial concerns over in Europe, or if we find that China will end up going into a soft landing rather than a hard landing, then I think those factors could eventually drag the U.S. back into recession.
We focus on Japan. If the yen were to remain excessively strong for too long, then what winds up happening is that Japan has to outsource more manufacturing. The corporations there would begin to build more and more things outside of Japan. If we destabilize that ecosystem too much, then we could potentially destabilize Japan as we know it.
Our belief is we're probably going to see a sub 2% real GDP growth in 2012. The 5 of 5 times that we have seen 2 successive quarters of year-over-year growth less than 2%, we have slipped into recession.